So San Diego is not the first big meeting of the GOP this year. House and Senate members got together in Pennsylvania for a nice little retreat in, of all places, Hershey, Pennsylvania. And as we find out from CNN's Chris Moody, you could say it was a pretty sweet retreat.
Stay in school, kids, because one day you might become a journalist and you can eat chocolate all day. With Republicans.
Turn right onto West Chocolate Avenue.
We're at the Hershey Lodge in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where the Republican Senate and House are meeting together for the first joint retreat they've had in 10 years.
I'm a hopeful person. I was born with the glass half full.
Now, even though we're here as the press, it doesn't mean we actually get to see what happens behind closed doors. Republicans are holding this meeting in total privacy. Republicans took over the Senate and they bolstered their majority in the House, but there's a long road ahead. A lot of things that they're talking about here, particularly immigration.
There are 535 of us on Capitol Hill, and to try to get all of us to agree is not an easy job.
I can't believe you're actually eating it. Is it your goal to eat that by the end of the...
I'm gonna eat it before you guys pass something on immigration. Looming over all of this is talk of the presidential election, and already members of Congress are talking about who they might choose, who they'll back, who they won't back. We saw Congressman Jason Chaffetz from Utah, really a full-throated defense of Romney.
He's well vetted. We know exactly what we're going to get.
We talked to Mick Mulvaney of South Carolina. He's saying, you know, maybe Romney's had his day. Do you think Mitt Romney's decision to possibly look at another run is a wise choice for him?
I think he'll have a difficult time. Governor Romney failed to motivate Republicans in 2012. I'm not sure if he tries to reinvent himself that anyone would believe him.
And of course, there's a lot of talk about chocolate.
Chocolate shampoo, chocolate conditioner, chocolate body lotion. I've never seen so much chocolate in my life.
I always dreamed of the day I'd spend a week with a couple hundred Republicans in freezing Pennsylvania while eating a 5-pound bar of chocolate.
Okay. Sweet deal. So, Chris, did you ever finish that 5-pound bar? This is going to take me a little time.
I had a little bit of help. I shared it with the CNN DC bureau, who consumed the entire thing just yesterday.
Okay, now I can't talk with my mouth full. Okay, so let's talk about maybe the sweet field of potential candidates for the primary battle. No, I really cannot talk now. You're going to have to take it away.
Well, the goal of the retreat was really to find a way forward for Congress. The House and the Senate met together, and they didn't necessarily do that. In these retreats in the past, they've come forward with bold proclamations of what they want to do and what they plan to do. They don't always follow through on it, but this year it was more of just a get-together and a meet and greet. Now, overshadowing that possibly was all the talk about 2016, and as we saw in San Diego at the RNC meeting, Republicans are really divided about 2016, which is understandable. There's a huge primary coming up over the next the next year and a half or so, and so they're going to be able to get to see a lot of the candidates. But no, these people, the Republicans, are not necessarily sold on Mitt Romney. He's going to have to earn it, just like he earned it last time.
Interesting, and it's going to be interesting to see if he kind of changes his strategy and his vision. You know, we already saw a taste of it, or so to speak, a taste. That he said, you know, he can appeal, you know, to the everyday, you know, person and the everyday, or not necessarily appeal to their struggles, but that he had a greater awareness, because that was the great criticism, you know, during his run, that he was out of touch.
Yeah, he was criticized for not being concerned about the very poor, and that's because he said on a TV interview that he's not concerned about the very poor.
Yeah.
So he is trying to overcome that and put a different foot forward for 2016.
All right, Chris Moody, thanks so much. Thanks for bringing, you know, chocolate to the hour. That was fun.
You're welcome. Thank you.